staying true to conveying value and exploring global literary works. Hello, this is Sally's Book Talk. In our previous episode, we witnessed how the Opium Wars provoked resistance in South China's Guangdong region, sparking historical events like the San Yuan Li anti-British protest during the war and post-war anti-foreigner city entry movements. Three significant phenomena emerged in Guangdong society during this period. First, the large-scale rise of local militias. Second, the formation of anti-foreigner sentiment. Third, the emergence of anti-government consciousness. These three aspects interconnected, forming a fundamental response pattern to foreign aggression. But the situation was far more complex. Growing distrust in government and expanding militia forces were shaking the traditional socio-political structures of South China, nurturing various destabilizing factors. These destabilizing factors erupted between 1850 to 1856, escalating into widespread rebellions across South China. This brings us to the second part of our discussion. What profound changes did Western invasion bring to South Chinese society? Without understanding these changes, it's hard to comprehend why Guangzhou ultimately submitted to foreign powers during the Second Opium War, given the numerous destabilizing factors in South China. The primary factor was the inversion of power structures in South Chinese society. Before the Opium Wars, local officials maintained a cautious reliance on scholar gentry class. With limited number of government officials, they heavily depended on urban and rural gentry's support to control populations and maintain order. Though crucial, unchecked expansion of gentry power could weaken local government authority, a concern for any functional administration. Thus, the gentry-government relationship maintained delicate balance in traditional governance system. While gentry assisted imperial rule, the government strictly prohibited their independent control over populace or military forces. The Qing dynasty initially implemented native avoidance policy in official appointments, prohibiting officials from serving in home regions. This partly aimed to prevent collusion between officials and gentry that might enable unchecked gentry expansion, maintaining crucial power balance. The outbreak of the Opium Wars significantly transformed the large-scale development of local militia organizations. During intense anti-foreigner movements, scholar gentry established militias under their control, steadily increasing their influence. A prominent example was scholar Li Feng, who established Shengping Academy in Shijing village north of Sanyanli. Originally serving as rural educational institutions, these academies became militia command centers following their rise. By late 1841, Shengping Academy oversaw 15 to 18 militia bureaus. Each bureau claimed nearly 10,000 members, rivaling the Imperial Army's strength in Guangdong Theater, demonstrating Li Feng's formidable militia control compared to government struggles. The government faced dual challenges. Repeated military failures against British exposed incompetence, while heavy war expenses forced reliance on gentry donations for financial survival. This shifted power balance, favoring gentry expansion, leading to fundamental militia movement changes. The movement's objectives expanded beyond basic self-defense against foreign aggression. Some gentry began exploiting militias for social control and power expansion, becoming South China's second destabilizing factor: severe wealth disparity. This wealth polarization appeared most evident among gentry controlling clan leadership. Clans, kinship-based family units, formed Guangdong's predominant social structure. Clans' most vital asset remained ancestral farmlands. Renting these lands generated funds for clan education and poverty relief, sometimes directly distributed to member families. Land's importance drove constant clan territorial expansion efforts. This expansion inevitably caused inter-clan conflicts and armed disputes. Gentry controlling militias or wealth to hire them secured superior resources through force, using non-economic means to redistribute wealth and widen social inequality through rising clan dominance. Wealthy clans and influential families grew richer, while poorer families and clans became increasingly impoverished. During ongoing anti-foreigner city entry movements, clan forces maintained unified external focus. After 1849, when external pressures eased, internal clan conflicts surfaced. Many discovered clan leaders increasingly exploited subordinates, driving impoverished farmers to become vagrants or bandits. Some even joined anti-government secret societies. Beyond wealth disparity, Guangzhou's worsening economy became third destabilizing factor. First Opium War devastated Guangzhou's economy, creating massive unemployment that fueled unrest. After Guangzhou's 1843 port opening, Europe's 1847 commercial crisis, first modern overproduction crisis, and occurred, many foreign firms in Guangzhou neared bankruptcy, causing massive inventory buildup. Treaty of Nanjing made Shanghai new trading port, diverting opportunities from Guangzhou. China's trade centers split, while Jiangxi, Hunan tea traded in Guangzhou, Zhejiang Anhui tea flowed to Shanghai. Redirection of Zhejiang-Anhui tea to Shanghai left over 100,000 porters and boatmen unemployed. These unemployed masses became recruits for secret societies and bandits, exacerbating regional instability. Though anti-Qing secret societies existed previously, their social impact remained limited. Deepening crisis strengthened secret societies, some expanding to Guangxi's remote mountains. Guangxi became chaotic melting pot. Fugitives avoiding authorities, opium smugglers, and Pearl River Delta pirates. This convergence of forces turned Guangxi into breeding ground for rebellion. After the Taiping Heavenly Kingdom's establishment there, they broke through towards Nanjing downstream of Yangtze River instead of Guangzhou. But widespread chaos empowered other secret societies targeting Guangzhou for plunder. In summer 1850, Guangzhou rebels attacked counties near Guangzhou under anti-Qing restoration banner. This inspired secret societies to unite under Lin Shiba. Governor Ye Mingchen used bribes and official posts to crush rebellion through local bandits. After defeating Lin's forces, Ye received imperial promotion to Viceroy of Liangguan, but couldn't prevent greater disasters from power imbalance and popular suffering. Taxation disputes finally ignited South China's powder keg. Guangdong's Red Turban Rebellion marked complete collapse of governmental authority. Taiping Rebellion and other uprisings pressured Guangzhou gentry through constant military donations. Late 1850, Emperor Xianfang exempted Guangzhou's land tax for 2 years to ease civilian burdens. Local officials concealed decree and continued taxation, sparking widespread tax resistance when exposed. 852 to 853 saw consecutive crop failures and commercial depression, yet government increased taxes. Growing secret society membership and village raids pushed crisis to breaking point. In late 1853, Dongguan clans resisted taxes. To deter replication, Ye Mingchen made brutal example of Dongguan. Early 1854, troops massacred many under pretense of hunting rebels. Secret society member A. Lu rose after brother's death. He Lu rallied forces to attack Dongguan County seat, sparking coordinated uprisings. The Red Turban Rebellion, named from rebels' distinctive red headscarves. Rebels wore theatrical costumes, designing ranks like general and marshal, using white flags as signals. The Red Turbans weren't organized military, but spontaneous rebels following uprising momentum. After capturing Guangzhou's satellite cities and besieging the capital, gentry-led militias again proved decisive. Urban militias strengthened defenses. Through City Protection Committee, merchant-funded council with notable figures like Wu Chongyao donating 500,000 taels. These measures enabled Guangzhou's stubborn resistance against rebel assaults. Stalled outside forces turned inward, fighting over leadership while plundering countryside for supplies. gradually weakening their strength. Finally, rural militias launched counteroffensives. Foshan native Liang Quan organized militia coalition, blocking rebel reinforcements to Guangzhou. Other gentry reclaimed territories village by village through 1855, ultimately defeating Red Turbans. Post-rebellion power balance shattered. Wealthy gentry clans controlled countryside while government outsourced tax collection. Officials tolerated gentry exploitation as long as they shared revenues and supported regime. This concludes our analysis of Part 2 content. In summary, militias evolved from anti-British defense to gentry power consolidation tools. Guangzhou's deteriorating economy intensified social crises. Secret societies' growth and Red Turban Rebellion forced complete government reliance on gentry. Post-rebellion power restructuring and Western impacts fundamentally altered South China's political foundations, enabling non-traditional developments.